I am your host, Steve, and today, for the stock of the week, I will be going over Amazon, and then the 4 stocks to watch for next week are Facebook, Facebook, Disney, SPY, and USO, or US Oil. So, let's begin. I already have the platform up for Amazon. This was for Friday, July 24th. It was right after the earnings report, which it took off an insane amount. But, okay. So, pretty much in this one, I'm going to be going over pretty much how you could have traded this. A lot of times, when a big jump like this happens, or an earnings miss happens, you'll be looking to get in a position on the opposite way. So in this case, it shot up. So we would be looking for it to go down. And that's exactly what happened on this day. So gonna start it. We're at 9:30. Gonna be looking into the July 4th options. Let me fix this so it's a little more accurate. Okay, there we are. Now you'll notice a lot of these options aren't exactly like 480 and 0 or 95, 90, and 100. So, and as you can see here, as options get bought, as they'll adjust, like the 575.50, the 577.50, or 575 and the 577.50 have adjusted. So what we are going to do is look for our entry. So right now, I mean, that's the two that I can really go off of right now, unless these other ones update, which there's our sell signal. So I'm gonna go off of the 575 on the put side. I'll buy one. Might not even, yeah, it won't even let me do it. You can say it's a working order. No. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah. It won't let me buy it. But anyway, take that aside. Say he would have gotten in the position. I'll speed this up. I will fast forward this another hour. Okay, now pretty much the point of that was, hey, because they touched all through here, so it was still dropping. All right, so now your sell point would have been between 11:25 and 11:30. That would have been your sell point. So let's set this real quick to 11:30. Since we can't get an accurate how much you would have made price, so we are going to have to do it a different way. Alright. Okay, so here's where you would have been looking to get out of a trade. And you could have sold it for around 1560. Alright, and now we would have gotten in this position at 931. So, let's see. $15.30 minus, now let's get to 931.39. So 9. Alright. So you would have gotten it for between 770 and 1025. So let's say 950. $580 profit, give or take. So that's how you could have traded Amazon, using the MACD, the entry on the MACD with a 1 minute, and then changing it to a 5 minute, and then just riding it down until the 11-day signal told you to sell. Alright, so now we are going to be looking over the stocks of the week. Alright, Facebook has earnings. See the day offhand. Alright, now for the stocks of the week. First up, we have Facebook, who has their earnings on July 29th after hours, which is Wednesday. It's set up in a position to reach 100 easily this week. If not before earnings, well, it'll definitely be past it. I can't say definitely, but more than likely it will be past it by earnings. All the signals are pointing to extremely bullish. There might be a little bit of resistance at 97.84. But so I'd look to the call side on Facebook. If for some reason it does dip 90 at 96.29 and maybe down to 92.42, but I really think that we can see 100 on Facebook this week. And also remember that 100 is a nice round psychological number, so expect resistance at it unless it doesn't reach it by earnings and then it soars past it. But then after earnings, I'd be looking for a position on the put side. Alright, next we have Disney. Disney is kind of in this little consolidation pattern at the moment. It is still bullish. I think we could visit 120 this week as well. Right now it is riding on the 5-day moving average. So if it breaks that, it could go down to the 13-day. It's 11.18.07, and then next would be 117.14. But again, this is a stock. It's been staying on an uptrend. I'd be looking more so toward the bullish side than the bear side. And Disney has an earnings date of August 4th. So this week should be fine. Spot a move. Take advantage of it. Let's see. Next, we have SPY, the S&P. This one, that's a lot of selling off in a week. If we continue the sell-off, I could see us getting down into this range right here, the 105.42, 204.96, 204.51. If we fall below that, things could start looking a little ugly. The VIX will probably be shooting up. And VIX will shoot up if this gets down to this level. But if it meets these and breaks through, there will be a lot of red across the board. Probably for a while. And this could happen this week. It may happen next week. Who knows? But looking at this, I'm leaning towards more of a drop overall in the markets. And then we have US oil. Ever since that whole Iran deal, the energy sectors have been taking a beating. We have a level of support at 1569, which was met March 17th to March 18th. It falls below that. I'd be looking into the 16 strike puts. Could we see a recovery bounce or a sympathy bounce? Maybe. But there's nothing signaling that, although that is a hammer candle right there. So we might get a bounce up to, what is that, 1665. But again, I'd still be looking for the downside. And that is it for this week's episode. Hope this video helped. Have a subscription link right here. Please feel free to subscribe so you can be up to date whenever a new video is uploaded. Also, if you are on Facebook, please join us at the Options Traders United group. There will also be a link in the description. You can look on Facebook, just do a search, Options Traders United. Next week, we'll have a very interesting episode. One of the fellow members in the group will be doing a little interview with him, kind of, picking his mind a little bit on how he trades, and hopefully that information can be used to your advantage. So look forward to that. With all that being said, until next time, and happy trading.